This Geometry Dash player nearly died. Let's watch. Got a little intro.
This was so long ago, so I don't even remember, but I think at this part, I was just thinking about, I'm gonna die at 99. I'm not gonna pass 99.
Wait, no way. This guy almost died from a high heart rate on Future Funk. Honestly valid. This level's so long.
So like, here I was just kind of bracing for impact, because I was so sure I was gonna die at 99.
Games are known to be stressful, and when it comes to Geometry Dash, many players use a heart rate monitor to show just how extreme it can get. And the record for the highest heart rate reached in Geometry Dash has stood for over 3 years. So today, we're going over the entire history of what led up to this moment with an exclusive interview with the man himself answering questions.
Yo, they got an interview too. That's fire. Bro, did it say his heart rate was 200, by the way? 200 heartbeat? That is ridiculous.
Everyone wants to know, deleted content that you will see for the first time in years, and much more. This is the story of WildPoint.
Bro, this intro's so dope. The song is fire.
WildPoint started his channel in 2019 by uploading level showcase video bangers such as 9 circles no clip, but every time I make a mistake, the Roblox death noise plays. However, things started to
Good content.
change when WildPoint started attempting demons, with his first documented one being the easy demon called Ultra Paracosm. Unfortunately, he died on this level many times, including a run from 0 to 52%.
No! No, 52.
Followed by another fail at 64% and another at 88%.
No!
Bro, Ultra Paracosm. I remember playing Ultra Paracosm. This level stressed me out, bro. I don't think it took me too long, though, because I think I beat Problematic before it. So I was, like, a little bit better at, like, 9 circles type stuff by then.
So close. My heart's beating so fast right now.
However, after another fail at 90%, WildPoint would go on to beat the second demon level he's ever beaten in only 1,254 attempts. But this was
Not bad, bro. You know the original Demons, Club Step, Theory of Everything 2, and Deadlocked all took me over 3,000 attempts? This kid's better than me.
only the beginning for WildPoint, as he started to beat even more levels like Deadlocked on October 20th, 2020, getting 25% on Old Cataclysm and even 86% on 9 circles. However, in 2021, WildPoint started using a heart monitor in his videos, and in the first video he used one, it was clear that WildPoint was an exception for high heart rates. You usually see players reaching 150 beats per minute or even 180 in quite extreme.
What's my record? I think I've gotten to 160 or like maybe 170 after I verified Time Extreme, because I was like jumping around after that.
Scenarios. However, when WildPoint started attempting the insane demon called Butiti 2, he was already way past 160 beats per minute, only being around 25% of the level in. This was unfortunately followed by a death at 58%, where his heart rate reached an astonishing number of 202.
What?
Oh my god! What? Holy crap.
200? And he was only 58% in. It's not like he died at 99%. Dang! Yo, this kid gotta go to a doctor and get his heart checked out, bro. What?
Oh my god. What? Dude.
It was clear that WildPoint could easily reach high and somewhat terrifying heart rates, but the question was, just how high can it get? On May 20th, 2021, WildPoint posted a video where he was announcing that he was going to attempt even more harder levels, as his hardest was only Deadlocked, but that he wasn't going to include anything too hard to not affect his health.
My hardest demon is currently Deadlocked, and it has been for around 6 months. I want to change that. I've been playing a lot of other levels in the background ever since then, and I have dropped them all. That's why I created the Sonic Way of Ladder, which is on screen right now.
Yo, wait, whoa, rewind. I need to see that.
Since then, and I have dropped them all. That's why I created the Sonic Way of Ladder, which is...
Bro, I should use this. Wait, I already beat these actually. Wait, no, I didn't. No, these are like levels I could beat leading up to Sonic Wave to get better. Although, wait, these are kind of random. I was just going to do all 9 circles levels. Low key.
On screen right now. I tried to combine a lot of Jonathan GD levels with 9 circles levels in the same ladder, but also...
Bro, if he's trying to like watch out for his heart and health rate, his health and heart rate, he should not be playing Jonathan GD levels, bro. They're all like 6 minutes long and have like choke points at the very ending at 99%. Those are like the worst levels for nerves.
to not put any levels that are too hard because of my health. I know how to play most of these levels pretty well, and I will try to stream the whole process.
It was nice to see that Wildpoint was aware of his health and how dangerous his heart rate can be. However, with the 10 levels he picked, little did Wildpoint know that will be the most difficult journey he will ever embark on. And so, Wildpoint
Bro, did he ever end up beating Sonic Wave, I wonder?
started what he called the Sonic Wave ladder, with the first level on his list being Sonic Wave. He would get a brutal fail at 87%, but would inevitably beat it on May 21st, 2021, reaching a heart rate of 161 beats per minute in only 3,100 attempts. He would then follow up this
Bro, he beat 9 circles in less attempts than it took me to beat Club Step. That's crazy.
incredible feat by singing along to At the Speed of Light. The next level on Wildpoint's
Music to my ears.
list will be the most important level in this story. Future Funk, a hard demon, was a pretty long level, being 4 minutes and 20 seconds long, being created by Jonathan GD. Wildpoint would start attempting this level, getting previous fails at 37, 41, 42, 45, 46, 47, 49, and even 50%, where he would reach 187 beats per minute. Reaching 187 while only being halfway through the level was almost never seen in Geometry Dash history, and it was clear that the sheer length of the level was causing Wildpoint to reach heart rates considered dangerous by even athletes' standards. However, on June 5th, 2021, he started making some pretty substantial progress.
I like how Jonathan's almost murdered me twice, like indirectly, like with his levels.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it.
No! No! Oh
Bro, he's at 194 over being at the duel in Future Funk. Low-key valid, though. This duel is so stressful.
my god! No! Oh my god! No! Dude! No!
201.
66! What? Dude, I didn't fluke it! No!
Oh.
This level is going to murder me. Dude, I can't feel my fingers.
Bro, what if he actually died from this, and this is like a terrible documentary? I just don't even realize it yet. I'm gonna get to the end, and it's gonna be like, Wildpoint died because his heart rate got too high, and he had a heart attack. Like, what if it ended like that? What if this is actually gonna be like a horrific reaction I'm watching right now? I hope there's a happy ending to this.
On the stream.
Wildpoint died at only 66%, reaching a dangerously high heart rate of 201 beats per minute. But this didn't seem to faze Wildpoint, as only 2 days later, he kept trying and quickly made it past his last choke point.
Oh, snap.
No! No! No!
Dude, he's already about to be at 200. He's at 80%. Bro, by the time he would get to 100% in this level, he's literally going to have like a 250 heartbeat.
Oh my god! I just got 80! I just got 80 on Future Funk! Oh my god! Dude! No! No! Dude!
212?
Dude.
Wildpoint stated in the description that he was quitting the level forever because obviously 212 beats per minute was not normal, but this wouldn't be
Yeah, I would agree.
the highest heart rate he would achieve, and definitely not the last time he would play Future Funk.
For me, I just have this thing where, like, if I start something, I gotta finish it at some point. I said I would quit it, and then I stopped playing the level for like 3 weeks.
During his break from Future Funk, Wildpoint completed many more achievements, like completing many demons sped up, and even beating Jawbreaker, being the 3rd level out of his Sonic Wave ladder. This would then be followed by the next level on the list called Poltergeist, when he died at 79%, reaching a heart rate of 203, but would eventually beat it, reaching a lower heart rate of only 158. It was clear that something was affecting this fluctuation of heart rates for Wildpoint, and when we asked him about it, he stated Pott's disease might have something to do with it.
I have
Pott's disease.
something called Pott's disease, which I'm not exact. I don't even know what it does, but it says it's related to the reduced blood volume that occurs when standing up, and it like heightens your heart rate. So I can't like do any sports because of that or anything like that. But yeah, I feel like that contributed a little bit. I also was like a lot less healthy of a
I actually know somebody who has POTS.
person back then. I really was not healthy. Like I would not exercise and I would just eat a lot. I was like kind of chunky. I wasn't fat, I was just kind of chunky because of that, and that definitely played a part in my heart rate. But I've just been a lot healthier. I like exercise a lot now.
And during his break,
good.
Wildpoint decided to give Future Funk one more try. On July 17, 2021, Wildpoint officially started streaming.
Alright, I just went live, so the notification should come soon.
And this time, nothing was going to stop him.
So around
I love the
here is when
compilation.
started really focusing, but like my nerve control wasn't even that bad until like the duel.
Yep.
It drops down because I'm so like locked in and focused at the duel that I can't think about anything else except for to pass it. I honestly don't remember what I was thinking. Oh yeah, at this part, my friend was in the VC and he shouted himself out, and then I said, "Shut up." I remember that. Kind of knew at this point that like I was at least gonna get a new best, so I like really started focusing up. But like I was also thinking at the time like how high my heart rate would go, and that's why it started really spiking. I think this was so long ago, so I don't even remember, but I think at this part I was just thinking about I'm gonna die at
Holy.
99. I'm not gonna pass 99. So like here I was just kind of bracing for impact because I was so sure I was gonna die at 99.
Dang. 204. 207. 214. 215.
It was at this point where like I knew that I broke the world record again.
Wow.
It was my own world record.
After reaching a staggering 215 beats per minute, Wildpoint would continue playing for another year or so before eventually quitting to pursue other things in life.
Well, after I beat Future Funk, I started playing Sonic Wave, and it took me 2 years, but I did end up beating it.
Oh,
And
yo, he did beat Sonic Wave. GG.
after I beat Sonic Wave, I felt like my heart rate got higher than when I beat Future Funk, but I didn't have a heart rate monitor at the time. So I guess
Dang, he didn't have a heart rate monitor. When he beat Sonic Wave, he totally should have, bro. It probably would have been like 300.
we'll
No.
never know. But after that, I decided it was time to quit. Honestly, it was because probably the biggest reason is because like I'm washed, and like the second biggest reason is just that it like stopped being fun for me after a while. When 2.2 came out, I came back to check that out. I had fun with that for a while, but you know, and obviously the third reason is because my health, and I genuinely feel like my heart rate went up to like 220 when I beat Sonic Wave. So yeah, honestly, I just see myself like living a healthy lifestyle, and for like a career, like I would do graphic design in the G.
That's so valid, though. Like, I understand that. It really makes you think, though, like, you have to be very, like, thankful for your health, like, if you don't really have much going on. Like, I know I'm very thankful. I'm so incredibly thankful I don't have any, like, serious health issues or anything like that. Because, like, what if I did have POTS? And, like, I got, like, really tired while streaming, and, like, I couldn't, like, handle the hard levels, like, that wouldn't be ideal. So, you know, you gotta be thankful for what you got. I mean, even if you do have stuff, be thankful that, like, you're able to put through with it and stuff like that, you know?
What if like 2.3 comes out?
I mean, I'll for sure check it out.
What if 2.3 comes out? Yeah, right! What is this, a fantasy? Is the whole video made up now? No, just kidding. Yo, W video, go give Secret Way some love, and shout out to Wildpoint. Oh, he doesn't have any videos on his channel anymore, that sucks. But, yeah, good video by Secret Way, good long form.